The main idea: drinking 1 tablespoon, 15 milliliters of vinegar mixed in a large glass of water before eating a meal that contains sugar or starch can reduce blood glucose, blood sugar spikes, and lower insulin spikes. This is not a cure for diabetes or an excuse to eat unlimited sugar, but it can help reduce the body's glucose response. How to use it: mix 1 tablespoon of vinegar, apple cider, white, rice, red wine, etc. in a tall glass of water. Drink it up to 20 minutes before eating, best during the meal, or within 20 minutes after eating. If you dislike the taste, start with 1 teaspoon and gradually increase. Use a straw to reduce contact with your teeth. Which vinegar works? All vinegars containing acetic acid work similarly. Apple cider vinegar, white vinegar, rice vinegar, red wine vinegar, white wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar. Lemon juice does not have the same effect because it contains citric acid, not acetic acid. Hashed benefits. Reported in studies, research suggests vinegar may reduce glucose spikes by 8 to 30%, reduce insulin levels by about 20%, decrease cravings, reduce hunger, help the body burn more fat, lower triglycerides, reduce visceral abdominal fat, reduce waist and hip measurements, support weight loss when combined with a healthy diet. Some small studies also suggest possible benefits for people with type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, PCOS. More research is needed. How vinegar works. 1. Slows carbohydrate digestion. Acetic acid temporarily reduces the activity of the enzyme alpha amylase. Normally, starch, glucose, quickly. With vinegar, starch, glucose, more slowly. Result: glucose enters the bloodstream more gradually, smaller blood sugar spike. 2. Helps muscles absorb glucose faster. Acetic acid encourages muscles to convert glucose into glycogen more efficiently. Result: less glucose remains in the bloodstream, lower blood sugar levels after meals. 3. Lowers insulin. Unlike some medications that reduce blood sugar by increasing insulin, vinegar helps reduce glucose without increasing insulin. Lower insulin may support better fat burning, reduced inflammation. An easy alternative. Instead of drinking vinegar, use a vinaigrette dressing on your salad. One study found that adding vinegar to a salad before eating bread reduced the glucose spike by 31%. Important warnings. Do not drink vinegar straight from the bottle. Always dilute it in water. Avoid cleaning vinegar. It is not meant for consumption. People with stomach ulcers, severe acid reflux, or other stomach disorders should consult a healthcare professional before using this regularly. Pregnant people should avoid unpasteurized apple cider vinegar unless advised otherwise by a healthcare professional. Can you drink it after eating? Yes. If you forget before your meal, drinking it within 20 minutes after eating still appears to have glucose-lowering effects. Pills, gummies, and kombucha. Vinegar pills. Evidence is still limited. Gummies. Not recommended because they usually contain added sugar. Kombucha contains very little acetic acid, typically less than 1%, so it is not a substitute for vinegar, although it may have other probiotic benefits. Ways to make it taste better. You can mix vinegar with cinnamon tea, sparkling water, ginger, lemon, salt, non-sugar sweeteners such as stevia or monk fruit. Avoid adding sugar. Key takeaways. Drink 1 tablespoon of vinegar in a large glass of water, best taken within 20 minutes before a sugary or starchy meal. It works by 1. Slowing carbohydrate digestion. 2. Helping muscles absorb glucose faster. It may reduce glucose spikes by 8 to 30% and insulin by around 20%. Vinegar helps reduce glucose spikes, but does not eliminate them. It should be used alongside a healthy diet, not as a replacement for one.